I'm Tigerhite, and I'm here to make WWE Raw and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I'll be honest with you, this was a well-paced Raw. Everything sort of made sense, good timing, lots of time for all the segments, so there was a lot of time to breathe. It really worked for me. Is it a Raw that I would say go out of your way to watch? No. But if you have some time to kill and you're like, I wonder how Raw is, you're not going to necessarily be disappointed. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that was Drew McIntyre. So, he claims that he is not a member of Judgment Day. He is helping Judgment Day. He is essentially the Carlito of Raw, because Carlito is technically not a member of the LWO, but he's helping them. Okay, kind of weird, but you know what? It cements his heel turn, which he desperately needed anyway, so I'm not going to be too upset about it. So Jey Uso came out first, then the rest of the Judgment Day, then all the other members of Team Cody, and they all had a big brawl. And essentially, Adam Pearce gave the babyface team an ultimatum to find that fifth member for War Games, which we already know who it is, but that's kind of where we are. It was a good segment, lots of time to develop who that is, that surprise. Very similar to what they did with Damage Control. It wasn't the same result, no, but they did the same thing. Kind of a trope. I'm going to give it a full thumbs up. I don't think the trope is necessarily bad. I like the promo from Drew. I like the clarification. I continue to like the brawl. It's very simple, but sometimes simple is better. Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez. The match was fine. Nia Jax thinks she's wearing this white gear good, even though it looks like she's wearing an enormous diaper. It's not a good look. But it wasn't the worst match I've ever seen. It was the Annihilator for Nia Jax to win. The setup there was fine. It looked crisp and clean. I guess it really just depends as soon as we hear the news if Raquel was hurt, because Nia Jax has a reputation. But once again, Diaper Girl won. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Up next was Becky Lynch and Xia Li. This is really the first big test of Xia Li. Generally. Not only is it more of a marquee rivalry-based match, but it's against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is kind of that attraction match. And Xia really held up. I liked this match. It was a good match. I really liked the structure. Xia Li looked like a dominant badass, even though she lost. It was an out-of-nowhere manhandle slam. Did Xia need to win this match? Kind of. But did she still look good at the end of the day? Yes. Double-edged sword. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. I think it would have been better if Xia won, or if Becky Lynch got knocked into a loop, even if it was temporary. There was just something better than Becky Lynch winning again. Sort of Hulk Hogan-y here. So up next, we have Louis Kaiser and Johnny Gargano. Despite this sort of being a match that we've seen, I still like the match. I like the rivalry. And I really like the dynamic with Giovanni Vinci, where Kaiser, who was supposed to be watching over Giovanni like a child, told him to stay in the back. But Giovanni didn't, almost sabotaging Ludwig Kaiser. And even with that final distraction, it was one final beat for the win. I like the match. Orange Cassidy thumbs up. So this is a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team #1 Contenders match, women's style. Natalya, Tegan Nox, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, and then Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile. The only reason I have this, it's not because of the physical attraction, but god damn, Maxine has improved. What in the hell happened between her last match and this match? It is an enormous improvement. Holy crap. Charisma, good body language. Now, the moveset could probably be done better, but it's there. The thing is that her getting more in-ring experience at this point is only going to make her better. She has everything else. The crowd is behind her. She has like a lot of everything else other than that certain oomph in wrestling. And she just needs to work with people like Natalya, Piper Niven, hell, even Ivy Nile to really get that. She was put in a rock and a hard place here. She didn't wrestle in NXT. So her kind of being in this spot, they're making the best out of the situation. And it was a crossbody roll-up for Natalya and Tegan Nox to win. But did you have to pin Maxine? Of all of the teams here, you had to pin the one that is the most over. Seriously. I like this match more than I thought. Nice fresh blood in the tag division. Maxine is getting better, and I really like the dynamics with her and Ivy. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. The Miz and Gunther had a back and forth. I liked it. It was dynamic. Gunther showing a lot of different charismatic points that I think we haven't seen before, and that's awesome. That's awesome. There was an attack. The Miz hit a low blow and skull-crushing finale. The people are really behind The Miz right now. I think this is exactly what they needed to do with The Miz. I'm going to give it a full thumbs up. Chad Gable and Shinsuke Nakamura. Fun match. God damn, these two are so good. I love this. Chad Gable, I don't care how many times he loses. He still is one of the more popular guys on the show. He continues to put on good matches, and people recognize that. So, does he have to win? No. Would it be great? Yes. But it's not like the make or break. But Nakamura is awesome. It was a modified roll-up for Nakamura to win. So that's good. Nobody looked weak. Full thumbs up. So this was the graphic that they gave for us for the War Games Advantage match, so don't yell at me. So the two that were in this match, even though they're literally not in this picture, well, one isn't. Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso in the War Games Advantage match. This was a good main event. It felt so right there. And McIntyre won. Not with Claymore, but with Future Shock. Jey Uso didn't look bad. Drew McIntyre needed this win desperately. There was the post-match, and finally Cody Rhodes, not necessarily saying Randy Orton, but out of his way saying, you know who my partner is with these attributes, and WWE confirmed that Randy Orton is the surprise guy. Oh my God, yes. Everything about this is a yes. Survivor Series just got infinitely more majestic because Randy is back. I'm super pumped. You know you're super pumped. That's what makes this shit majestic. Instead of Will Ospreay signing to some nonsense where he's going to be buried to hell in a handbasket, here's Randy Orton. Yeah, I know, Randy Orton's older, but still, it felt special. This felt different. Instead of a guy who's already appeared after maybe like a month. Sorry, hate to tell you. Oh, and by the way, the match, the post-match, and everything, it gets a full thumbs up. It was fairly close to a 2, actually. And that was Raw. Let me know what you thought about not only my review, but Raw in the comments down below or right over here next to me. Subscribe to the channel or follow it. Become a patron, get hats, and all of that great stuff will be in the bio or in the description. And as always, be majestic.